Nature built thousands of highly complex, dangerous creatures, but evolution completely refused to build one monster. Humans invented it anyway and called it a dragon. You probably picture a massive fire-breathing winged reptile. Let's uncover hard scientific reasons why they don't exist. The first absolute restriction is the fire itself. No known animal can actually create a real flame, but nature got incredibly close to this impossible weapon. Meet the tiny but furious bombardier beetle. When threatened, it mixes two volatile chemicals inside. Hydrogen peroxide combines with a special hydroquinone compound. The internal chemical reaction becomes violently hot instantly. The liquid reaches boiling point inside its stomach. It blasts the boiling spray out of its abdomen. It sounds exactly like a loud popping gun. The beetle can swivel and aim 20 times. It completely blinds any predator trying to eat it. But remember, this is still just boiling liquid. It is not an actual open burning flame. Evolution flatly refused to sign off on fire. The second massive problem is the body plan. Look closely at a classic Western dragon design. It possesses 4 walking legs and 2 wings. Count them up and you get 6 limbs. This completely violates a fundamental rule of biology. Every single backbone land animal shares one ancestor, a specific prehistoric fish that crawls from water. That ancient fish had exactly 4 basic limbs. Since then, nature never handed out spare pairs. When a bird flies, it modifies existing arms. Bats transformed their front hands into wings too. The giant ancient pterosaurs did the exact same. To get wings, you must sacrifice front legs. You can have arms or you can fly. Nature never lets you keep both at once. A 6-limbed dragon breaks 350 million years of rules. Now let's look at a real giant lizard. The Komodo dragon is the largest alive today. It grows 10 feet long like a car. It uses deadly venom to kill massive prey. But its prehistoric ancestors were much more terrifying. Meet Megalania, a giant extinct monitor lizard. It reached a massive 23 feet in length. Early humans actually shared land with this monster. It looked like a dragon but couldn't fly. There is also a lizard that flies today. The tiny Draco lizard glides through deep forests. It did not grow any extra new limbs. It literally stretched its own chest rib bones. It pulled a flap of skin across them. It leaps and glides 200 feet safely. It used spare parts lying around its chest. The third massive barrier is pure physical scale. If you make an animal twice as long, it automatically becomes roughly 8 times heavier. But bones and muscles only get 4 times stronger. Make a creature too big and it crushes. Gravity destroys its body from the inside out. Think about Quetzalcoatlus, the largest flying reptile. It stood as tall as a modern giraffe. It weighed an incredible 550 pounds. It was the absolute maximum limit for flight. It had to vault off its own arms. A dragon the size of a house cannot fly. Its bones would instantly snap on the cliff. Flying is the most expensive thing to do. It burns massive oxygen and physical energy instantly. There is zero budget left for breathing fire. Evolution only tinkers with what already exists. No accidental step ever created a dragon monster. If biology completely forbids them, why draw them? The first main reason is giant ancient fossils. Long before humans knew what dinosaurs were, people dug massive bones out of the dirt. Gold miners found skeletons in the Gobi Desert. They found a beaked creature called Protoceratops. They imagined a fierce guardian beast from bones. That specific discovery created the famous griffin myth. In China, dinosaur teeth were called dragon bones. Humans invented monsters to explain mysterious giant skeletons. But fossils don't explain the biggest mystery. Why did every corner of Earth invent the same monster? From the feathered serpents of ancient Americas to the coiling dragon serpents of ancient China, they shared scales, bulky bodies, and predator features. The answer isn't about animals, it is about you. It is hidden deep within your primal human brain. To understand, meet the smart vervet monkeys. They possess 3 totally separate alarm calls. One specific scream warns of a big cat stalking. Another scream means an eagle is diving in fast. The final distinct scream means a venomous snake. Cat, eagle, snake are the 3 absolute ultimate killers. For millions of years, They hunted primates like us. This core fear got burned deeply into our ancestors' minds. Over vast amounts of time, these three fears melted. Human imagination fused them into one single creature. Take the sharp claws and massive fangs of a great cat. Add the giant wings and killing dive of an eagle. Wrap it in the long coiling scaled body of a snake. Congratulations, you just built the first dragon in your head. This theory is still heavily debated by many scientists. You cannot simply dig up ancient primitive instincts, but it perfectly explains why everyone dreamed the same parts. A predator built entirely from primal nightmares. The final major reason biology stops them is oxygen. A creature that massive requires enormous amounts of air. The atmosphere is simply not rich enough for a giant reptile. They would instantly suffocate simply by standing still. In the distant past, the planet was much hotter. The air was packed with much higher oxygen levels. That is why massive insects and dinosaurs flourished then. A house-sized flying reptile needs that rich prehistoric air. In today's world, they could not even lift their head. The final biological nail in the dragon coffin is digestion. An animal that big requires mountains of fresh meat. Evolution never designs life towards some specific final goal. It only makes tiny, accidental, beneficial steps forward. Nature is the master of efficient, cheap biological solutions. A fire-breathing, six-legged reptile is extremely expensive. The dragon was simply blocked by every single rule. It was never actually a real living animal. Every single piece of it, though, is perfectly real. Its raw size was once hunted across ancient Australia. Real giant pterosaurs really did own the empty skies. Your deepest primal fear owns the scales and bulk. The scary truth is, humans didn't invent dragons. We just remembered everything that used to hunt us. We stitched every killer into a single body. Nature only builds life that functions efficiently, so it refused to build a clumsy flying file as it. But it built the exact human brain capable of inventing it. Today, we conquer complex physics and engineering. We launch massive heavy steel rockets into orbit, but the dragon still commands your attention. It is a symbol of nature's untamed power, a magnificent beast forbidden by all physical laws. It only needs one key ingredient to exist. It only needs your focused, believing imagination. A dragon only flies when you allow it to fly. Next time you see a glorious dragon picture, don't think about impossible biology and physics. Think about your ancient primate ancestors, huddled together in the cold pitch-black night, staring into the deep dark unknown, praying the eagle, snake, or cat isn't stalking. You hold the entire legacy of their survival. The dragon is a reminder of their great victory. 4 million years of surviving the nightmares. Subscribe to keep your human mind constantly curious. Every myth holds a hidden piece of scientific history. Reality is often more fascinating than fiction itself. Train your brain to see hidden universal connections. Never stop asking why things are the way they are. True knowledge gives you complete power over fear. Become the ultimate master of your own thoughts. Leave a comment below with your favorite creature. Share this video with a fellow science lover. Keep exploring the deepest secrets of our world. Stay smart, stay analytical, and see you next time.